Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a sign of Leo, and keep in mind that this does not resonate for every Leo. If you like a personal reading, that's going to be the first link in the description down below. Repeat that. First link in the description down below for a personal reading. You also have a bunch of things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there on my Etsy shop in the description down below. Just have to go check that out. Going to go buy something. Really appreciate that. Currently have a sale going on. You can also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate your donations here. So, Leo, let's do some prayers. First, we have number 4, the goddess Kali here. Beloved Kali, you create the pathways for spiritual growth that benefit the soul. I honor your unconditional, wild, and loving nature. You provide what is needed to truly heal and outgrow suffering. May your compassionate wisdom and divine protection bless all hearts with the capacity to recognize and act with wisdom. I open myself to receive your guidance and revelation, and I give myself time and patience to integrate, regroup, and adjust my course. I trust in the greater guiding wisdom of your play in my life. For the spiritual benefit of all beings, it says Jai Ma Kali. Okay. And then we have number 11 with the goddess Kuan Yin here. It says, may all beings know deep peace and blessings of beloved priestess of peace, Kuan Yin. May the heart of all conflict be resolved in the Jade Temple. It says Om Shanti. So, Leo, that's the prayers for you. Now let's see what Spirit has in store for yourself. Okay. Number 3, the Isle of Avalon. Healing, rest, renewal, mystery. You know, there's a Gemini reading that had like a shell in it. And in the shell, it had like the sea, and then it had like a ship in it. That's what this is reminding me of right now. But either way, we have the Isle of Avalon. Number 4, the Chalice Well. Mother Earth, flow, sanctuary, creative force. Number 6, Camelot. Aspiration, trust, honor, ideals. And we have number 24, Galahad. Courage, surrender, triumph, purity. Okay? So it feels like you may be kind of shifting into a new direction here. Discovering the Isle of Avalon. Like there's like healing here and there's renewal. There's more flow. It's like you found a place of sanctuary. Alright? And there's victory with that. Here, Leo. Number 3. Yes, I am going to be reading on the book, and if you don't like that, you can go somewhere else. Number 3. Our deeper selves recall an ethereal realm where we were nourished in rebirth, filled with deep magic and wisdom. It says, you are passing through the gateway of change. Your life has been holding a pattern for some time, and it's about to change in a dramatic way. You see that? You're going in a new direction here. It's about to change in a very dramatic way here, Leo. Alright, this pattern, whatever this pattern has been doing, it's not been working for you. You're going through change now. So, that you can allow new growth to come, you must let go of old belief systems, worn out relationships, and negative self-talk. Begin by recognizing your achievements and celebrate your successes. You're about to become the very best version of you. See, very best version of you, Leo. Avalon is a gateway into the other world, where Excalibur was forged and the wounded King Arthur was taken to be healed. The card of Avalon appears when enchantment is all around you, but the mist that rises from its waters doesn't allow you visibility. You have no clear idea of who you truly are, where you are going, or what you want to become. You're feeling displaced and you've lost your way. To regain your sense of self, do not be self-critical and revert to your old limiting beliefs. Take a moment to reflect on your achievements and how far you've come on your path to wholeness. Reflect what unique gift you bring into the world. The magical beings of Avalon are around you to grant insight and knowledge as they come to encourage you to forge your own way and keep moving forward. Learn from past experiences and choose your pathway accordingly. Soon the mists will clear and you will find a sense of purpose once again. You may need to make decisions that will create consequences, but your values, ethics, and self-worth should be your compass. Your path will become more visible the more times you walk it. The Isle of Avalon is never far away. It is always accessible when you are in need of magic, nourishment, and enlightenment, and when you need to remember the essence of who you truly are and meant to be. It says, I am enough. At the Chalice Well, drink from the magical water of divination and be restored. You're ready to stand in your feminine creative power. Use your inner well of wisdom and reflect and listen to your intuition. Learn from your emotions and move forward to greater self-awareness. Allow the goddess to nurture you and heal past wounds that have prevented you from moving forward. Now's the time to practice self-care and be nurtured. So we keep talking about that nurturing. Alright? Healing past wounds. Releasing the old so that the new can come in here, Leo. The card of the Chalice Well is showing you a sacred place that is filled with the great feminine essence, the womb. Filled with the magical waters of the goddess who gifts you with living water when you are in need of replenishment. You may be feeling deep emotions of past disappointments, failures, and hurt and loss. It's time for you to be nurtured and to practice deep self-care and reflection. Wells are healing places for those who seek their miraculous waters. The caves beneath the Tor carry the red iron oxide-filled waters of the Red Spring, known today as the Chalice Well. Legend tells us that the Holy Grail stained the waters red from the blood of Christ, and to drink from this holy well would restore health and well-being. The Chalice Well is restorative and reminds you to keep moving through your emotions. Drink from the refreshing waters of the well, as joy and fulfillment awaits you. When you take time to feel your feelings, you can process them better and regain your strength. Remember that you feel your emotions and express them through the tears. It's not a sign of weakness, but a sign of great strength. It purifies the body, clears the mind, and refreshes the soul to enable you to process, eliminate, and restore. Now's the time to access your deep feminine intuition, as the dark caves from whence the waters emanate are ready to be brought into light. New possibilities will begin to flow once you dive deeply into the waters of the Chalice Well, where the Avalon Priestess energies and that of the Mother Earth connect to the other subtle realms. And it says, I am replenished. Number 6. Camelot. When honor is lost, purity, respect, love, and connections to natural cycles is lost. Your turn between known and unknown. Do not be afraid to dream a new dream for yourself. Consider what the dream of the world around you might look like. You may want to remain in your comfort zone because it's safe and predictable, but you'll always be longing for more. Remain true to your principles. Know that with inspired imagination, anything is possible. When you choose the card of Camelot, be mindful of issues relating to trust and honor. Things aren't always what they seem. Despite good intentions, not everything that is beautiful, just, and pure remains the same forever. This idyllic kingdom of Camelot prided itself on chivalry, friendship, love, courage, and honor, but it fell from grace with the illicit love affair between Guinevere and Lancelot. This card asks you to look at your relationships. Are they meeting your expectations? Relationships do break down despite vows to love, honor, and cherish. Friendships are torn by changed circumstances, and a financial future can be transformed with a decimal point, leaving a trail of tears and fears and weight. It says, what ended Camelot was the breach of trust from King Arthur's most loyal knight, Lancelot, and the cruel fatal wound inflicted by Arthur's own son, Mordred, in battle. On the positive side, the card of Camelot is a reminder of what is possible if we use our imagination and willingness to trust beyond what is in the now, what is right in front of us. This card asks you to check in with all your ideals. What do you stand for? What do you want to create that is noble and holds a higher energy? No less important are the ideals of your own earthly home. Are you true to the natural cycles of nature? The card of Camelot asks you to remain real, because the real treasure is when we respect and honor Mother Earth and follow her rules. Natural cycles come and go, just as relationships wane, change, or end. The sun will always rise and new beginnings are promised. Be true to your word, remain honorable, and be aware of that which appears to be too good to be true. It says, I honor myself and respect the needs of others. It says you are encouraged to evolve to greater luminous heights. The vibration you contribute in this life creates the magical outcome you desire and is your reward. You have sat comfortably on the sidelines long enough. Stand up, rise to the occasion, and breathe life into your soul's journey. It's time for you to do so. And have all experience that your soul has been waiting for you to discover. Your new course of action may feel uncomfortable at first, but persevere and keep stepping forward. Signs and signals will appear along the way to guide you to the next destination. It's time to make a decision. Stop procrastinating, prepare yourself, and begin your quest today. There is no more perfect knight than Galahad, Knight of the Round Table, son of Lancelot and the Grail Maiden, Elaine of Carbonek. The card of Galahad asks you to raise your vibration. See, raising your vibration here, there. Raising your vibration, getting into that more feminine side as well. Getting into more nourishing yourself, releasing old hurts. Alright, honoring yourself, and there's going to be victory here. Alright. Where was I at? Raising your vibrations. Becoming more spiritually evolved and involved. It may have been fine up until now to be on the sidelines, to dwell on the fringe of things of spiritual nature. You may have read countless books on how to be more spiritually evolved, but now is the time for your spiritual practice to be firmly lived. It's a matter of what you do and not just what you say. Galahad asks you to accept the challenge and touch the Holy Grail, the cup of wisdom that stirs your soul. Be aware of signs around you that will provide answers for you, but first, be pure of heart, be guided in your own intuition and inner wisdom. To put your deeds into action, you must sit in the empty seat at Arthur's Round Table, the Siege Perilous, reserved only for the bravest knight, as Galahad did. This is your time to get out of your comfort zone and do something truly heroic for your high spiritual growth. To be self-actualized is to drink from the drops of wisdom, knowledge, and inspiration, or Alwyn, from the cauldron of Ceridwen, and find the Holy Grail. You may need to take your sword and fight for this inner knowledge, but until you start your quest and take some risks along the way, you will not achieve enlightenment. And it says, I focus on action. Action here, Leo. Action. Okay? So, that's the messages for you. Let's get some runes and trust yourself. So we have rewards coming in because it feels like you're stepping into a more authority role, and that is justice there, Leo. That is just blink. This is all happening in the self. And there's movement. Alright, Leo. So we have the rose. Rose is important for the heart chakra. Rose can also be a symbol of Aphrodite there. We have the Chinese zodiac sign of the monkey. We have the raven, which can symbolize magic over there. We have the sun beetle. It's connected with the sun, that being your ruling planet, Leo. We have this dragon moon, which you're connecting to, which would be a symbol of Kuan Yin over there. We have Ra, which is the sun god, and we have the green man, which you are connecting to. So, Leo, that's all I have for you. And like I said, first link in the description down below for a personal reading. Also go to my Etsy shop, go in there, go buy something. Really appreciate that. If you want to see more content, don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.